Final race at Happy Valley then on Wednesday night is race number 9. It's a Class 3 contest over the 1,200 metres. Remembering we're on the C course as well, so the draw can be crucial, particularly if you want to go forward. Loving a Boom's got a good gate, though. Inside draw for him, barrier number 1. Sparkling Dragon, third to Snap Fit last time out. Equaletta Blitz was a course and distance winner 3 starts back and run up to Stock Legend last time out. Majestic Star, a last start course and distance as favourite as well. Wine and Wine, 1 course and distance, 2 starts back. Red Titan makes his Hong Kong debut for John Sides. Blake Shinrise from barrier 12, Triple, another course and distance winner this season. And down to Exuberance, who comes up in class for another course and distance win last time out, again as a well-backed favourite, beating Winning Delago. So, as far as the speed map is concerned for this one, Mark, there's plenty of winning form to work around, and the pace should be a little bit more solid as well. We've got Wine and Wine and Equaletta Blitz out in front.
Wine and Wine's drawn barrier number 9, Equaletta Blitz barrier number 11, and they'll come across. Triple. He likes to get himself into a spot like he is on the speed map, Paul. That's just one off with cover, but he just pulled too hard last time. Sky Show's on the rail. Majestic Star, he was in the perfect spot and was a very impressive winner last time, but is going to be 1 spot further back on the rail this week. I
just wonder if Triple drawing barrier number 3, if they'll decide to kick up on the inside, because he's a horse, as you said, pulled last time. Wine and Wine from 9 will just have to work a little bit to get down to the rail that way, and just have that little bit of extra work. Now, Equaletta Blitz, he could be last because he's been slow out of the gates a few times as well. So you're not really sure what you're going to get with Equaletta Blitz. So that could just disrupt the pace of the race here.
And when he last won Triple, he had barrier number 1 and was in behind the leader, came out of the top of the straight and blasted through. So Paul might be right, Andrew. Lead and hand up to say Wine and Wine or Equaletta Blitz.
All right, we'll have a look at Equaletta Blitz in a bit more detail in a second or so, along with some of the key races as well. First, though, let's get Ed Sadler's view on the last.
Thank you, Andrew. One horse I'm going to be keeping a close eye on in this race is Majestic Star from the Ricky Hughes stable. He's a 3-year-old PP who won twice in Australia in Victoria prior to coming to Hong Kong. I was really impressed by the way that he trialled leading into his last start run. And given the way that he trialled at Happy Valley, given the way that he won there last time out, this track really seems to suit him. And Joe Moreira is going to stick with him on Wednesday.
He had obviously a perfect run through. He had the best gate on the day. Clear run on the straight, everything was perfect. He definitely needs the same thing, going the same way again. If he does get a smooth run as well, no doubt he's a good enough horse to be winning once again.
The Valley belonged to Joe Moreira last week, of course, Andrew, with 5 winners. That could have been a championship-defining night. And for me, Majestic Star looks like one of his better hopes as he tries to continue his terrific run of form heading into Wednesday.
Great stuff. Thanks, Ed. And I think at least one member of the team agrees with you as well. Let's have a look at that race another time. Take 2. Here we go. So Majestic Star is actually £7 worse off now, Mark, with Wine and Wine, who was engaged in this field as well. But, I mean, the manner of the victory, you'd say there might be a little bit more to come as well. There's Wine and Wine ducked back to the inside.
This was his first look around Happy Valley under race conditions for Majestic Star also. He just did it so well down the straight. That's Harmony and Blessed, Capital Star. Kind of cool. Paul was following him into the race. He looks a natural around the valley. Joe sticks. I don't see any reason why he can't win again.
I'm with you. And from barrier number 4 as well, he should get this really nice run. And I thought he won quite cosily there with plenty in hand as well. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about that weight increase against Wine and Wine.
OK, and Majestic Star gets barrier 4, Wine and Wine. As we mentioned before with the speed map, gets barrier number 9 this time round. What about, though, Paul? Loving a Boom, ever consistent, generally gets back. But I just wonder from barrier 1, where it'll be a little bit closer in the run this time round. The other horse to keep an eye on who was closer in the run was Sky Show.
Yeah, that's the query with Loving a Boom. He's at 9 seconds, just a 1 win from his 27 starts, but he always catches the eye, flashing home late. So I'll be interested to see if they are tempted to go a little bit closer from barrier 1. I thought Sky Show's going to get a nice run in this race. He's got a low draw and a light weight as well. So, look, I've got both Loving a Boom and Sky Show in the numbers.
Got Loving a Boom in his last 4 gates, 12, 12, 6 and 12. He hasn't won since May 2019. That was off a rating of 73, but he's drawn a gate, Andrew. Even if he jags back, he's not going to have to drag back and ease across. He's just going to get that perfect trip on the rail.
Yeah, just hope it opens up for him. There's always the argument just not to change the horse's running style because he's got a really sharp turn of foot. Right, we're at the gates for this one. So take a look at Sparkling Dragon. Here he is in barrier number 7. The other horse, I should say, to look out for is Triple. He's coming out of barrier number 4. There we go. Now they're rolling.
Triple, triple. He gets very keen, Paul, around the first turn here, and that's the reason I left him out this week. And the further they went along the back, the harder he pulled. Sparkling Dragon goes back and runs on. There was nothing in the report for his failure 2 starts ago other than Karras reported he felt flat, but you can see there triple triples run his race at the top of the straight.
Yeah, look, I think both of them were on the cusp for me, but they both didn't quite make it in. Look, they're not bad runs from the 2 of them, but no, neither made it in the end.
It was a super ride and surf from Alfie Chan up the inside there to get Snap fit home. Sparkling Dragon flashing him in late. Now, we're back at the gates again for this one, Paul. The reason being is Equalator Blitz. You were talking about this as far as his barrier manners were concerned. He's coming out of barrier 3 on this occasion, and he wasn't too bad, but he can be worse.
Yeah, this is the thing. You just don't know what you're going to get with him. Look, he just hopped up a little bit, but he wasn't too far away, was he? He still managed to get himself onto the pace from that, but he has done it worse in the past.
All right, and this is probably one of those occasions now, Mark, with 2 starts back for him. He's out in barrier number 11, and this is one of the times it didn't go right.
And he has done this on multiple occasions. He's got barrier number 11 again this week, and the gates go back, up in there he goes, and that's the end of the section. He's got very good gate speed when he gets it right. But if you back him, you've got to take into allowance that he can do exactly that.
All right, but this was last time out, Paul, barrier number 7. So we're watching this time, much sharper outs and a better result as a result of that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's just what you're going to get on the night. But if he can do that, it's fine. If he does the hi-ho silver thing, then you're in trouble. But look, if he jumps out cleanly and can get across, then this is what can happen. But there's a few ifs and buts there.
He's been beaten in this race by Stock Legend, who's quite a smart horse in himself. If he jumps cleanly, Equalator Blitz with his early speed, he can at least get over one off quickly. Nothing wrong with running second behind Stock Legend. Jazz Steed, there's Transcendent running on, so the form around this race is very good. If he jumps, he is a legitimate chance.
Yeah, so Transcendence won on Wednesday night, and that was Zach's first sit on Equalator Blitz last time as well. Stays on board this time round, so he knows exactly what he's going to get, in theory, on Wednesday nights. Our favourite, Paul, is actually Loving a Boom at this stage. Yeah,
I've got him in Loving a Boom. I'm going to go with Majestic Star, though. I think as a young horse, he's still going through the grades. Was a nice win last time. I think he can go back-to-back, Majestic Star. Sky Show, now, he should be, whatever happens with Equalator Blitz, he should get a really nice run just in behind the pace. He's got a lightweight as well, so he's in there. I thought Exuberance last start win was very good. And he's up in grade with the lightweight, so he's right in it for me. And then Loving a Boom. 4, 10, 12 and 1.
Stick solid with Majestic Star. Really good last time. Carries 127 pounds, so he's up 6 for the win. Joe's on board again for Ricky Yu. He bought the trial form around Happy Valley to Happy Valley on race night. Keep the eyes closed at the start around Equalator Blitz and hope he does jump okay. Loving a Boom from barrier number 1. He's hard to leave out when he draws 12. Let alone barrier number 1. And Sparkling Dragon, better last time, made good ground. He was only beaten a neck at the end by Snap Fit, who got right up the rail and bounced straight back from that poor run 2 starts ago. 4, 3, 1 and 2.
I'll stick with Loving a Boom here. I'm slightly surprised he's favourite at this stage, but I did like the win of Exuberant last time as well. If a lightweight, think he could be dangerous as well.